Hi everybody! Today for Creative Creatures, we're going to see how I draw a Giraffilox. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay, Giraffilox. What I'm really interested in is the face. That's it. So in other words, I'm basing it off like a giraffe, but not the long neck, just the head. I really like the look of the head. So I'm kind of going for obviously a mythical creature, but a giraffe-faced beast. So I just got to get like the head of the look, because I like the big ears and almost like the horns looking on the top of the head kind of look. I love that look. And I love the lashes of a giraffe too. It's really, really cool. But the pointy face, I kind of like that. And then it's just going to be on like a regular body. So not a long neck, just a giraffe head type kind of thing. But again, this is like one of those, we're making it up anyway. So we get to do whatever we want. And I think, let's do some kind of like furry feet type kind of thing. Furry hooves. Or maybe not like I want to draw the hooves, but like the forearm type kind of thing. If legs have forearms, forelegs, I guess. We'll make them kind of furry. So I'm just kind of playing around with animal structure and building off of that. So I'm going to make the back legs a little smaller. Again, just kind of playing with the idea. And maybe we'll make them a little furry up here too. I mean, that's the nice thing, is I'm just kind of playing with animal structure. And because we're making it up, I mean, it's all about our creation. Let me extend these legs a little more. I think it came out a little stubby for what I was going for. This is going to need a lot of erasing because I wasn't quite. Or no, you know what I did? I just need to make the front legs a little smaller. That's it. I got a little too carried away. Hey, let's just erase the whole thing. Let's just start from scratch, right? If it didn't work, do it again. Okay. But that's okay, really, because, this is, we get to take our time, do what we want. And, again, we're just kind of making it up anyway, so. Okay. So more legs like this, more arms like this. There's that part of the body coming over to the legs like that. Again, fur. I like that look. And let's raise this one up. There we go. That's what's throwing me off, is I don't have enough change. It was all the same thing. So there you go. That leg will be up. We're gonna raise this knee up. This one down. Put the body back here. Back leg down like that. That's looking more like what I was thinking. Something like that. There we go. A little shorter back here. But again, that's what's nice about, you know, throwing your sketches out, playing around with what you can do. I'll make the head a little bit smaller. I went a little big. I got a little excited there. Here we go. Much better. Much more Giraffiloxical. Here we go. How's yours coming out? Are you playing around too? Are you just coming up with crazy lines? Because that's what I'm doing. I mean, really, it's not going to make a difference until we start putting the Sharpie lines down anyway. So, you know, it's okay. And let's give her like some real horns, because I liked the hair look that's kind of going up like that, but just hairs, you know, as opposed to now I'm going to do like a big old antler coming off. Something like that, right? Yeah. Okay, and so kind of clean that up a little bit. There we go. I like that. Yeah, because I'm kind of using anatomy, but I'm also kind of not, so it's okay. But again, that's the whole idea, is I want to be able to create something silly, crazy, you know, something different. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that a lot. And also, I like the pattern of the giraffe, so I'm not really going to worry too much about color or the pattern, because color's going to take care of it, you know? I'm just basically playing with the outline. Okay, so I say we welcome everybody that skipped. Grab your Sharpie if you're going to do it. Or if you're going to work with pencil, just keep working. Don't even worry about erasing. Okay? Alright, so let's welcome everybody that skipped. Where'd my other Sharpie go? There it is. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be working with the Sharpie fine point and the Sharpie pen. Mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than a fine point. It can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased a majority of it, but left myself enough to see where I'm going to go. And I'm going to start with the Sharpie fine point and add some details as we go. But I'm basically just going to start with the outline. So let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm going to start with the ear and then come in, because I know where I'm going. I know where the sketch is. Okay. And then basically that's going to be there. I'm going to do another one over here, just to kind of give myself a guide of where it's going to be, and then build on those big old giraffe ears. Oh, I'm sorry, giraffe eyes, those big old knobby eyes. And then the very, very deer-like doe eye, you know. Now, these be a little more round. And here's what I'm going to do too, is I'm going to play around with the eyelashes, because some of them have some very pretty lashes that I think stand out, you know. And the color wise, I'm just going to let the Sharpies take care of that. There you go. All right. There you go, something like that. Just kind of indicating the lines and the stress and the, you know, the detail. since it's going to be a lot of fur and color, you know, there's not going to be too much detail. So yeah, and then maybe we'll add a little bit extra, something like that, just to kind of accent. That's not all thick lines. Okay, and so now I'm going to give it that elongated snout. So I'm going to draw the side of the face to this. The snout's going to be something like this. A little bottom lip. Something like that. So see, it's not quite horse, not quite deer, not quite giraffe. It's you know, our creation, our Giraffilox. And that's the whole idea behind created creatures, you know, just whatever we want to make. So I'm kind of playing around with names just to kind of come up with something silly. Alright, not bad, not bad. A little strange and otherworldly, you know, that's what we're going for. Alright. It's you know what, and I like the hairs that come up. So I want to do that. I'm going to do that with a small Sharpie, just to kind of accent the look of these fine hairs that are flying up that this other Sharpie won't quite get. And plus, it's a nice contrast of thick and thin. Of this size Sharpie versus that size Sharpie, you know? Alright. There. Now, I'm going to draw some horns, and then I'll connect all that. Because, let's see, I want the horns. How about we just kind of make them, let's do this. We're going to draw some hairlines coming up. We're going to say that's where it's kind of fading into the horns. But there's obviously horn and flesh and that kind of thing, you know, so that's just basically my start and stop point. So I can basically come up here and do this for the horn. And I've already sketched it out, so I'm just going to kind of flow with something. Something like that, maybe. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Same thing over here. I'm just going to say this one's coming up from almost the same spot. That. So almost like a big old water buffalo, you know. Alright. Awesome. How's yours looking? Cool. Okay, so for the horns, I kind of just want to accent just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to draw all the lines. I just wanted to kind of do something like this just to accent just a little bit, and then maybe we'll do some more with color. You know, I don't want to go too crazy. I mean, I do, but I think we should be subtle with it. You know, let color take care of a lot. All right. So now we're basically just going to draw some kind of body, some kind of animal body. Like, it's not quite a horse, not quite a water buffalo, you know, just a animal, you know. And so here's the back, here's the booty, and say we're gonna do a tail. We're gonna do something like that. But let's draw some little old legs first. So I've got one of the legs kind of raised up a little here. So I'm gonna do something like this. Now I'm gonna do fur, like a furry. I called it a forearm in the sketch, but it's a leg, so like a foreleg. So let's do something like this, just to kind of, you know, just kind of accent a little bit of fur. So I probably should have drawn the hoof, you know, but I just wanted to do something like this just to kind of accent a little bit of the strangeness, the furry lines that we got going on here. And I'm just making this up, so don't worry if you don't draw the exact same lines I'm doing. I'm just kind of drawing a whole bunch of lines, kind of flowing together. Sometimes they don't flow, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But that's what happens when you just kind of make it up, and that's okay because we're just kind of playing around with ideas here. That's the whole idea behind creative creatures. That's what I was going for, you know, just a strange who knows what, you know? Alright, I like that. Okay, let's do some lines off like that. It doesn't have to be the thick ones all the time. Although those, you know, those stand out. But like I said before, Sharpies never whisper. They always scream, you know? You're never subtle with a Sharpie. Okay, so I'm going to draw the hoof, and the hoof I've got kind of down. So we're going to do like that, and up, and leave it at that. I can color that in, but that's it. So, that being said, I'm going to draw her chest out like this. And then I can draw the other leg, and the other leg's down. So I'm going to draw the shoulder down to the arm, I guess. Or the... what do you call that? The leg, you know what I mean? What are the different parts of the leg? That's a forearm, that's a bicep, it's the thigh, I guess. And but now that we're there, I'm going to do some fur. So I'm going to do just like we did, just a little bit of why not, you know? Okay, and this one's kind of behind that, so it can't see as much, and the fur is hanging down on the hoof a little bit more. Okay. So kind of in front of each other, kind of, you know, kind of can't see, but kind of cool. All right. And again, just playing with some hairlines, what might be, you know, a little flowing mane, something like that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we'll do just some back legs, and I guess we'll kind of do the same thing for the back legs. We'll do, let's see, I'm going to connect that there. I'm going to come over here for the stomach. Then there's going to be the back leg into the foreleg, but there's three parts to it, so I don't see how it's four. Anyway, we're going to do the back into this one. Again, some fur. Okay, I know that's kind of weird, but I did that for a reason. You'll see why in a second. I'm going to draw that hoof. Let me show you what I was doing. So, again, I'm just kind of making it up, so I'm just kind of seeing where I can go with it. But I wanted to kind of overlap a few lines. You know, just kind of play around with what we can do. Something like that, okay? All right. I don't like them flowing by themselves, so I'm just kind of playing around with some extra hairs. Something like that, you know, it doesn't have to be exact. And maybe I'm adding too much, you know, but yeah, this is how I draw. So that's the nice part is, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, so the back leg, we're going to come in, almost mirror the exact same thing. I'm going to keep that flow a little bit more subtle, you know, not as many lines. Come down here. There's the back leg. And then I'll define a few. I mean, because it's so far in the back, I'm not too worried about it should be subtle back there anyway, you know? So I'm just going to kind of do something like this. And then, like I said, when I color it in, it'll be a little darker anyway, and so we'll see what happens. Okay? So for a tail, let's do something like, ooh, you know what? Let's do this. So the giraffe has like that spiky little mane up its back. You know, something like that. So we'll do that. We'll continue that a little bit more. Something like that, you know, just why not? But we'll do a couple, almost as like it's fanning out, you know. Something like that. And I want to do some detail here, but I also kind of think I should just let color take care of it. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should stop. And every time I do that, every time I say that, I draw more lines. Every time I say, oh, I should stop. I should not add more. Stop drawing lines. Okay, there you go. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to let color take care of the rest. So for creative creatures, that is a Giraffilox. So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.